Hello guys, now I'm going to tell you about the factivity, implication and modality from chapter 11. So the first one is factivity. A factive predicate has a predication as one of its arguments, whether affirmative or negative. It presupposes the truth of the predication. For the example of factivity, number 1. I regret or I don't regret that the smoking can cause cancer. Number 2, I reason or I don't reason John's decision. And number 3, it's surprising or it's not surprising that the baby woke up. The predicate regret and reason are factive. Whether the affirmative or negative, they present the following predication as true. For the note, factive is not the same as factual. Whether the predication is true or not can only be determined by investigating events and situations outside language. Factive means that the predication is present linguistically as being true. And the second one, material about implication. Other predicates accompanied by embedded sentences, always in the radius form, are implicative predicates. They imply the truth or non-truth of what is said in the embedded sentence. So, let's see the examples of implication. Number 1. I managed to catch my bus. And number 2, I didn't manage to catch my bus. And the last one, we changed to see your brother. So next material is modality. Modality has to do with two kinds of necessity, obligation, or possibility and probability. The first one is deontic modality. Deontic modality has to do with the obligation, the necessity of action or non-action. And the second one is epistemic modality. Epistemic modality is concerned with the possibility, the necessity of existence or non-existence. Let's see the example of deontic modality. So the first example from deontic modality, we must leave immediately. And second one, we should leave immediately. We have to leave immediately. We have got to leave immediately. We need to leave immediately. And the last one, we ought to leave immediately. And let me see the epistemic modality. A. Driving in the heavy rainstorm can be dangerous. B. Driving in the heavy rainstorm may be dangerous. And C. Driving in a heavy rainstorm might be dangerous. And the last one, driving in heavy rainstorm must be dangerous. From the three material above, that we can conclusion, a predicate that has a clause, an embedded proposition, as one of its arguments may be factive, counterfactive, or non-factive. They imply the truth or non-truth of what is stated in the embedded sentence. Modality has to do with two kinds of necessity, obligation or possibility and probability. And modality may be expressed in various, but our presentation has concentrated on the modal verb of English. Obligation is prospective, while possibility may involve looking backward or forward in time. The set of modal verbs express different degrees of obligation and different degrees of possibility or probability. Occurrence of not with a modal verb may negate the modal verb itself or content of the following proposition. So I think that's all for me, and thank you guys.